This story is all about SBE Entertainment Group. It's a luxury hospitality company that owns and operates pretty much 30 luxury hotels around the world. That's SLS Hotels, Mondrian, Hudson, New York, as well as 200 restaurants globally. SBE reached out to me personally because they were telling me all about a GoFundMe page that the entire company launched for its thousands of laid off workers, which I thought was really interesting because I would think a GoFundMe page and any donations should be focused on much smaller, local, independently owned eateries. But as I dug deeper and the more I spoke with Sam, I realized that there are thousands of workers across these hundreds of hotels who are feeling the same devastating effects.
We first started seeing a need to be a leader in the space. So as far as independent companies like us with 10,000 employees, we started saying, hey, it's probably smart without it being mandated to start shutting down. The level of anxiety just started to grow with our workforce. And right away, we decided to get in front of it and be proactive and communicate with them. First and foremost, letting them know we're gonna do far and beyond what the industry is doing. We're going to pay you for the next 2 weeks. You're going to get the next paycheck and then go from there. And that's kind of what started our efforts with all of our communication and care packages and GoFundMes to at least our U.S. employees for now.
Sam mentioned he was not seeing this compassion across the sector, so he's reaching out to his peers to show him that it doesn't take a lot to maintain a connection with your employees, and he specifically said it's a great way to just show that you still care while a lot of this is out of your control.
We made a conscious decision as a company. I started the company in 2003, and the lifeblood of what we do are the day in and day out employees that come to work, that clean, that cook, that prepare, that literally put their blood, sweat, and tears into hospitality. And in our business, I always say, I'm sure like in your business, hospitality chose us. We didn't choose hospitality. So it is ironic that the folks that want to be there and take care of people are now mandated not to. So we created care packages, which were a huge endeavor. It started in my head about 3 weeks ago, but basically the idea was, how do we get 1 week's worth of food to every one of our frontline employees in the country? And that included food that was non-perishable, that included sanitary items, that included hand cleaners, that included soaps, detergents, things that are just hard to get, toilet paper, beans, rice, bread, and a $50 gift card so they can go and actually get gas and have gas in their cars in case they had an emergency, and also to come pick up the food. We now deliver that as of today in 4 cities, about 2,000 care packages. They drive into a facility, one of our fulfillment centers that we've converted a restaurant or a hotel or a bar, and they open up their trunk, it gets delivered, they close the trunk, go back home. We're actually going to be hiring back, I'd say about 45% of the workforce within the next 45 days. We're doing that, A, because the government is helping us do that, but B, we're going to see a bigger need in our food delivery business, and we want to get all of our venues up and running. Again, that's within the mandate of assuming how long the stay-home order goes. Just in California, it's 2,500 people back to work.
While most relief programs and funding are targeted for small businesses and local independently owned eateries, that's going to force Sam and other leaders in the luxury hospitality sector to get creative and innovative in keeping their businesses afloat.